Hi everyone, Empress Justice here, aka Fabi Antique, and this is actually my second take of doing this video because a point was brought up by Nerve Gorilla that I had to kind of, back up my side with evidence basically. So I had to get the evidence together and come back. But welcome everyone. So this is my response to Nerve Gorilla's second video. Now, the video he's made is quite long, so there's going to be a lot to cover. Now, the cutoff point for me for this go around is 2 hours because I'm not trying to do an overly long video on this mess. I'm going to try and keep it short at an hour and 13 minutes. There is a lot to cover, so let's get started straight away. Hang on.
Okay, it is July 16th, 2022, almost 5:30 in the morning. I haven't gone through this video, but I'm going to try to suffer through it. It's not too long. It's not like a really long targeted Tony video or anything. I don't even
suffer through what? Nobody told you to come on my page unprovoked and talk shit. Nobody told you to do that. Suffering through what? You can easily stop this right now. You can end this right now. Stop embarrassing yourself right now. Stop exposing yourself right now. But you're choosing not to. Let's continue.
know how I found this girl's channel. Like most TIs, I kind of just, she could have been a comment on somebody else's video, whatever. I don't know. I don't purposely seek these people. But I left a comment on her video.
Hang on, sorry.
She could have been a comment on somebody else's video, whatever. I don't know. I don't purposely seek these people.
You don't purposely seek these people, and yet you've literally come onto my page talking about me being a disinformation spreader, and you've said it multiple times with intent. You were clearly looking for TIs that you could start smoke with, and this time you came across the wrong one. So why don't you just be honest about that shit? And he's still commenting now. I'm going to screenshot this. He's still commenting now on my Facebook. This is ridiculous. As I'm speaking, he's still going. He's still going as I'm. Dude, I can't make this shit up. He's still going. Hold on. Lady, you call police for Facebook related things and hidden cameras deep in your walls that don't exist and you think you're right. You're dumb, lady. Your brain doesn't fucking work. You're a dumb human. Doesn't exist. So where's your proof that it doesn't exist? At least I had a fucking EMF reader and I was able to point at where there were like literally wires in the walls. Like at least I was able to point that out, like just below the overhead pipe. At least I was able to do that. What the fuck have you been able to do? And you have made no reference to any other evidence that I've collected in these videos. So who's dumb? Don't try it with me. In fact, let's check out these comments now. 2 comments. Yeah, so he's still going. This dickhead is still going. I can't make this up. 2 comments and both of them are by him. Both of them. Hold on a second. Both of them are by him. He's still going. About this man don't go around looking for TRs. Get the fuck out of here.
But I left a comment on her video. And she's talking about weird crap, frequency response, freaking electrocution.
Weird crap. I literally talked about animals being able to hear specific frequencies, which is not weird crap. That's scientifically proven that they could hear certain sounds and certain frequencies that humans are unable to hear. I learned this in fucking school. Weird shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
Microwave, I don't know what the fuck. More.
Hang on a sec.
On her video. And she's talking about weird crap, frequency response, freaking electrocution, microwave, I don't know what the fuck.
Nobody talked about electrocution. Nobody talked about electrocution. There was something on electrosensitivity, but nobody talked about electrocution. Nobody but you. Keep up. You're slow as fuck.
And I said there's no such thing. And I told her to cover up her flapjacks because, like, she's always showing her chest. She's not.
I'm wearing normal fucking clothes. I ain't showing nothing. If you think that I'm showing my chest, you literally have to go out looking for them. They're not that fucking pronounced, my guy. I'm 37 years old. It's not like they're sitting up under my chin. You have to be actively looking for them in order to see them like that. They're not even that big. What the fuck are you talking about? And you know, and what about your girlfriend? You ain't worried about your girlfriend's breast. You ain't worried about her breast. Worry about the breast of the girlfriend that you've coerced into a relationship with you. Don't worry about what I've got going on over here.
We're wearing clothes, and it's really fucking disgusting.
She's never wearing clothes. I'm wearing clothes in literally most of my videos. Most of my videos I'm wearing clothes. He's chatting shit, talking shit.
Nasty. So anyway, she replied a bunch, and then she ended up banning me. And great, I'll look forward to see it. Send me the link. Here's an idea, lady. I don't like this method of communication.
Here's an idea. Don't make videos about me in the first place. Don't come looking for smoke on my channel in the first place. Get your ass handed to you, and then try to arrange a voice interview with me so that you can have somebody else to humiliate. How about you don't do that, you malignant narcissist bitch?
Video, and I destroy you, and then you make a video and try to rebut it, and then we make a video. It's 2022.
I agree. So why are you still making racist remarks, and why are you still making sexist remarks about women's breasts? It is 2022. You ain't seen breasts before? You don't have breasts that are quite clear to you, that you touch regularly? Nobody who's getting action talks like this. I guarantee it. And if they are, they had to coerce that shit. There is no way.
Take a goddamn interview.
Take a goddamn wank. How about that? Go to hell.
What is this shit? I don't want to talk at people. I want you to defend yourselves in real time.
Then leave me the fuck alone. I don't owe you to defend myself in real time when you're the one coming onto my page talking about gang stalking ain't real, talking about my experiences ain't real, when I literally have more evidence in my corner than you do in yours. Get the fuck out of here with that. Shut the fuck up. I don't owe you no voice interview. And stop getting your troglodytes to try and back you up. Let it go.
You guys can't fucking do it.
We can.
It's really goddamn annoying and fucking exhausting. And you guys hide behind your safe space computers and cell phones and technology. And you can't ask tough questions to me. I need that time between videos to feign intelligence. You guys can't think on your fucking feet. You guys are unable to actually do anything in real time.
He's making a live right now. He's making a live right now. This guy's pathetic. Jesus.
Fucking frustrating. Take a goddamn interview. It's 2022, man. It's so easy. You can push just a couple buttons these days. I can go to Jitsi here. Jitsi.
Hold on. Let me come onto this guy's live real quick and see what he's saying.
Holy Christ. These fucking TIs are all the fucking same. They want to hide behind.
He's such.
They want to hide behind,
He's such a piece of shit.
This.
Let's focus on this video.
So, this was
She's recording her screen with her cell phone rather than actually recording her screen directly.
today.
What's with you?
Hang on.
Damn device. I'll sit with me. You should take a guy chat. Yeah, one button. You're fucking talking to me. You understand? A goddamn interview. It's 2022, man. You're
not getting an interview. You're never getting an interview. You are never talking to me. You are a racist, psychotic, malignant, narcissist piece of shit. You will never talk to me. You waste of fucking cum. You will never get a voice interview with me. I can do this all day. I can do this all week. I can do this all fucking month. I can do this all fucking year. You will never get anything out of me. Ever. Like that. I will continue to talk at you because I don't respect you enough to do a voice interview with you. And in terms of thinking on my feet, I can think on my feet better than most motherfuckers. You can ask anybody who's dealt with me. Oh wait, you can't. In fact, why don't you try interviewing the people that I've been accusing of perping me? Why don't you try interviewing them? I'm sure you could get some prime quality information for your channel out of them. Why don't you try interviewing those motherfuckers? See how many times their stories change. You're fucking with the wrong one, mate. You understand?
Easy, you can push just a couple buttons these days. I can go to Jitsi here. Jitsi, right here. I'll link it in the fucking chat. Yeah, one button, you're fucking talking to me. You understand? That's it. You don't need an account. You don't need anything. You should take a goddamn interview.
Nope.
Anyway, let's go through this fucking shit. So she made a video yesterday. A fellow TI's perp tries it with me. She thinks she's such a badass. She made this video 23 fucking minutes, no evidence at all. And look at this. This is the worst part of it.
Lies. If you go into that video saying a fellow TI perp tries it with me, I've got evidence of a perp coming onto my Instagram. I've got screenshots of it. And I've got screenshots of them basically talking about assholes and shit and making references to shit and then turning around and saying, oh, I'm a perp. I'm a semi-perp. I have to perp people. If I don't, then they torture me again. So not Nerve Gorilla, but Gorilla Black 999 made these comments in my Instagram, right? And I've got screenshot evidence of that. So wrong. That's wrong again. Even if it's not proof that gang stalking exists, it proves that I'm at least being harassed or I'm at least being trolled. But why admit to being a perp then? Why not just say, you know what, you're crazy, you're making this up, you're making this shit up? Why do you have to go out of your way to say, yeah, I'm hired to perp people? Why the fuck would you do that if you're just trolling TIs? Most people who troll TIs are like, you're mentally ill, you need to see someone, it's really concerning. Or they'll say, oh, go take your meds, crazy. They're not going to go out of their way to say they're a fucking perp. And he doesn't even mention it. Watch this.
About it. And I'll get back to this later too. Look at this. It's 360p. It's not even 720p, let alone 1080p, let alone 1440p, let alone 1600p, let alone 2160p.
Is this supposed to be funny? Who the fuck cares about video definition? Who gives a shit? It's basically taking some information and ranting on a cell phone. Who the fuck cares? What does this have to do with anything? How does this disprove gang stalking? If targeted individuals are telling you that they are being financially abused, that they're being hacked, that there's all types of different shit happening to their social media, then how the fuck does this disprove it? If a person is being financially abused, they're not going to be able to afford the good cameras, right? They're not going to be able to afford the good definition, right? They're not going to be able to afford the good cell phones, right? So how the fuck does this prove that gang stalking isn't real? You are literally talking out of that brown hole in your flat ass back. Good grief.
Which is 4K. You fucking technology inept people, man. It's just
technologically inept. I could have told you that. I'm not great when it comes to technology. But since when does that disprove gang stalking either? Because I can talk to TIs who are technically proficient and who do know what they're doing. There are plenty of them online, but those are not the ones that you talk to. You talk to people like us, people that you think are easy targets, and then you want to press us for a fucking voice interview like we fucking owe you anything, you piece of shit.
Get technology, and also not only that, it's really low bit rate, and it's like 20 or 30 frames per second. Your videos suck, lady. Whatever camera you're using on that.
Well, yeah, who gives a shit? Most people's videos suck. It's not a big deal. You see, this is what classic. I'm going to actually, no, you know what? Instead of interrupting this, I'm going to let this piece of shit right here go in his whole spiel about this issue, and then I'm going to bring it back to exactly how narcissists communicate.
damn device. It blows. I'll send you this book too if you want it. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Dummies. I know you don't read, but if you want to learn a little bit. Okay. So anyway, let's I'm not going to play it on YouTube. I'm going to play it in my little player here.
This person basically confirmed that gang stalking is real, and they also confirmed that they were a perp on top of that. Now watch this. Listen to this. Listen to what he says next.
What?
Right?
Look at your tiny video taking up just a little bit of the center of my screen. Look at these huge, empty black bars on the left and right. You guys are so dumb.
He is literally wasting time talking about black screens on the other side. Most people film on Instagram. Most people film in portrait. He is literally wasting time getting people het up and getting people angry so that they're flustered and don't have the words to kind of pull together that, oh, you know, I am going through this and this is real. And so basically what he's doing is he's focusing on different things to detract from what I'm actually saying. He's focusing on shit that doesn't matter. None of this matters. The 360p, the black screens on either side, none of that matters. This is a narcissistic tactic to divert the conversation, to make people feel like they're going crazy in talking to him. Again, if he has a girlfriend, he coerced her into that shit. She don't love him. I guarantee you, nobody loves somebody like this. I guarantee you that.
Fucking vertical like this. What's with you? Every movie you've ever seen, Jurassic Park, anything, it's widescreen. What are you doing recording like this? It's stupid.
And he's so pressed about it as well. He's so pressed. Good grief. Watch this. So, this was to...
She's recording her screen with her cell phone rather than actually recording her screen directly.
And? Okay. Now I've got the same person with a similar username. Now, don't get it twisted. There are a lot of people who call themselves Gorilla Online. Okay, cool. I'm just saying there's a person of a similar name dropping in American vernacular from time to time. Hold on. Let me just do something real quick. No, Gorilla. BLM. All right, no Gorilla. All right, let me see. Black Lives Matter. Sorry, I gotta find a video of Black Lives Matter and him making fun of it. This TI is a threat to society. He really is a piece of shit. He really is a piece of shit. Look at what he does here. Going after TIs that he knows are vulnerable, people that he knows are vulnerable, that he knows are going through shit. This is the kind of fucking troglodyte we're dealing with. But I wanted to find his video on Black Lives Matter, but I might not need to because I've got more than enough evidence to know that this piece of shit is racist. But let's have a look at this. Flipping up, trying to make themselves sound British. So the reason why I thought it was my neighbours, which is pause, thinks, hold on, let's get the focus on that. Thinks Nerve Gorilla is racist. All right. Okay. Let me just see my drive. All right, I've got plenty of screenshots of this guy. All right, so this is a classic example of a racist piece of shit thing that he does. So he's Archibald McLeach on Facebook. You know what you look like to me with your good bag and your bad shoes? I can't even lie. Shoes are my Achilles heel. That's why I wear trainers most of the time. You look like a rube, well, a well-scrubbed, hustling rube. Good nutrition is giving you length of bone, but you're not too far. Length of bone? This guy's an incel. How does he have a girlfriend? Good nutrition is giving you length of bone, but you're not too far removed from 2 generations of poor dark trash. So he's classist and racist. And oh, how the boys found you, Fabian, with their tedious, sticky fumblings in the back seats of cars when all you could dream about was getting out, getting anywhere, and getting all the way to the FBI. Okay, so yeah, I did make a response to him. Let me just see. Let me see. My drive. Yep. I am not technically proficient at all. I am not. Let me just see this. So yeah, racist piece of shit. Let's see what else we can find. There's something about my eyes being brown. You're so full of shit. Your eyes are brown. I'm like, all right. So subjected to systemic scrutiny. That's what I want to subject you to, but you won't allow scrutiny because you know you're so full of shit. Your eyes are brown. And this is what I've got here. It says, I took this screenshot of voice chat in 1999. It is now 2022. I'm not afraid of talking to people who disagree with me. You're a weirdo, delusional, broken brain, scientifically illiterate primate. Again, I don't know where he's getting all of this from, but all of this nerve gorilla talking about shit, then this stuff with the dark trash stuff. He's clearly a racist piece of shit. So yeah, that's one lie debunked. It's looking like it's not. The reason why I thought it might have been my neighbors is because they were watching one of my videos and the aunt was talking on the phone to somebody saying that everything that they had been. It wasn't just because of a name, dude. I looked at your other profiles. In one of those profiles, you have a profile making fun of Black Lives Matter and, you know, and saying illiterate people like this is why Black Lives Matter aren't taken seriously or some shit like that. So again, you appeal to troglodytes. I'm not trying to appeal to anybody. I have very few people on my channel, like 400 something, 434, I think. It's not 6.9, my dude. It's not 6.9. And leave Tony alone, you piece of shit. Leave him alone. You fucking dickhead. Saying about me was basically blowing up in their face. I said it would happen, and it's happened. Now check.
What? Is this somebody here? Is this her? Yeah? Yeah? So he's just sitting there. I'm talking to Helen Keller. Helen Keller is cranking me.
Who's Helen Keller? Deaf and dumb. Deaf and dumb. Are you talking about the historical figure or are you talking about Jesus. Helen Keller literally?
Make sure your shit's working good, dude, before you come in. Oh, it's you. Hi. All right, so let's.
Okay.
What's
so
up,
we've
man?
gone for one person.
Sorry, I didn't know that was you, man.
Confessing to being a perp. To this person, to this gorilla, saying there's no such thing.
Yeah.
Hold up. And it says, also, can you cover up your flapjack? Cover your flapjacks up next time. I'm trying to have a decent meal over here. Then why are you watching?
I don't watch for your fucking flapjacks. I wanted.
Then why did you mention them? Good grief.
To see if you actually had anything interesting to articulate.
Then, and you clearly didn't find anything because you clearly called me dumb over and over. So you clearly ain't found nothing. Then get off the video, move on with your life, and fuck your coerced girlfriend. Or better yet, just leave her alone. Like, leave her alone. Don't fill her womb with your bitterness if you got one. Don't do that.
Maybe you had some evidence. Of course you don't.
Okay, so this was my response. Wrong again. I just showed evidence of somebody admitting to being a perp. Right there in front of you. You haven't mentioned it. Response. Presumably your fried eggs hanging on a nail, boob or balls, in your case probably both. The reason I said that is, you know, some dudes be having a man titties and the saggy balls, so like probably both is because I knew it was a guy. Boobs and balls most likely. This guy probably has a body like a fucking melted candle, and he's talking about me.
Making shit up again.
You said I had flapjacks. I don't have flapjacks. They droop, but they're not flapjacks. They're not pancakes. Might not be big, but they're not flapjacks either. So you made shit up. Fuck off. Your fried eggs hanging on a nail is the reason you don't have a video of your own. Next time, don't come on my page. Actually, I didn't think he had videos of his own, but I was proven wrong when I went onto his profile. He's going to bring that up next. Watch.
Can you get something right? Video of your own.
You haven't even gotten shit right. So what are you talking about?
I have tons of videos of my own.
Yes, he does. This is correct.
Wait, come to my page. On my page, it's
so again, petty shit. He's bringing up petty shit. What about the gang stalking? What about the gang stalking? Bring that up. I don't want to hear about this petty fuckery. Bring up the fucking gang stalking, or you know what? I'm just not going to respond to you. I'm going to treat you like the fucking anemic little ghost that you are. Have some fucking dignity about you. Jesus Christ.
A channel. Yeah, that's the word for it, not page.
Who gives a shit?
Have a strong stomach. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but you guys don't know anything.
Stop raising. You don't know anything. Shut up. You don't know anything. You're a fucking racist, narcissistic jack-off who thinks that, again, I don't know if I've said this before, but you're the type of person who thinks, I think I said it in the last video, you're the type of person who thinks that just because a car doesn't have wheels underneath it, it's a spaceship. Get the fuck out of here. Username.
Okay. She said racially trolling. I've been Nerve Gorilla. I've been Nerve Gorilla, Painbow. I've had multiple names on the internet.
But you've racially trolled me. It's right there on the video. You've racially trolled me. Sending links, talk to me. Dark trash, talk to me. You're so full of shit, your eyes are brown. Talk to me. You're a primate, talk to me. That was you, wasn't it? The fuck are you talking about? It's not just about your username, it's about what you said.
Internet. I share, just like you do, 99.6% of my active genes with chimpanzees. Just like you do. Everybody. We all are...
Oh, shut the fuck up.
...related to chimps. I call humans gorillas and chimps all the time. Why do you think it has anything to do with skin color, you fucking loser? You're just...
Because you mentioned dark trash on Facebook. And you compared the color of my eyes to shit. This person.
It's like looking for a reason to be a victim. Just...
yeah, here it is. Here's the classic line of every racist piece of shit who wants to throw racist stuff around, who wants to talk a bunch of shit. It's always that classic tactic. Now I'm acting like a victim when I point out your bullshit. There it fucking is. There it is. That train's never late.
To be a victim, lady. Fucking nuts.
No, you're
Look
nuts.
at this. I'll go to my eBay account. eBay. Nerve Gorilla. Oh, look at this. I've had my account since December 2000. And I've been fucking Nerve Gorilla. I've had one name.
Oh, yeah. Melted candle. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Anything to do with racism, you dumbass. This is who I am, man.
You're a white person who's called somebody dark trash, and now you're exposing yourself, giving people more evidence and more things to find out about you and find out about the way that you operate. So you're a malignant narcissist, you're a racist, and you're a sexist on top of that. You are embarrassing yourself, sir, and you don't even realize the ways in which you're embarrassing yourself right now. I can get stuff wrong. It's a human thing to do. I get stuff wrong. I don't mind getting stuff wrong. But at the end of the day, right, you are gutless. Gutless, worthless trash. And this video proves it. Why are you exposing yourself? Good grief.
Not just because they mentioned gorilla, it's fucking racist. You're dumb.
Weak as fuck. Let me go on my channel so you can see all the comments from therein, right? So,
see that right there on the bottom? She's using Windows fucking 11. Uses Windows 11.
Who cares?
Has Microsoft Edge icon on on taskbar. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you don't know what you're doing.
What are you doing?
And I bet you don't even fucking block telemetry. Probably.
What are you doing? What does this have to do with anything? You're wasting people's time.
Doesn't disable all telemetry. You don't even know what it is.
No, I don't know what telemetry is, nor do I give a shit. The question is, why are you focusing on these things rather than focusing on the points that I've made about people who have admitted to being a perp? Why are you making points there? God, this is going to be exhausting. This guy is a narcissist.
You're Microsoft and everybody else is spying on you and you don't even know it. You're worried about surveillance, yet you don't know anything about computers and no.
Yeah, but I already know about Microsoft spying on me. Anybody with a smartphone or a laptop knows that they're being spied on. Now, there are some people who take the time to put tape over their shit. I don't put tape over my shit because I don't see a point. Okay, I don't see a point in it because there are multiple different ways in which I can be spied on anyway. So I just don't bother with that. But anybody with a smartphone or a laptop knows about the surveillance that Microsoft are operating. Everybody knows. This is exactly what I'm talking about. A classic narc tactic, taking it entirely away from the conversation and just talking about nothing at all.
That you're basically sending them your information just by using that operating system.
But none of this is wrong. Everything he's saying is correct. People give their information away freely every single time they use that system. And I'm not the most worried about privacy because the thing is, so many things of mine get stolen anyway. I have so much surveillance on me anyway. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is sharing myself with people who understand where I'm coming from and understand what I'm going through so that everything about me isn't just shared among the worst people in society. That's what I care about. I don't care about any of this shit. In fact, again, if all of this is real, then how does that necessarily negate gang stalking? Because if it's this easy to get surveillance on me, then why wouldn't they have the capacity to send a random phone call to one person and say, hey, we need you to do this? Like, it's not difficult. It's really not difficult. It might not be necessary, but it's not difficult. So you're not doing anything to disprove anything that we're saying. And all these technologies that you're talking about, again, did they not have to be experimented with first or tested first in order to ensure that they worked? So how would they be able to do that without testing on citizens? We said this is a bot, not a real person. Look at the name. It was made just for you and all the past posts were just made too. Well, that doesn't mean a human won't do it. So I was skeptical about the fact that it was a perp. I didn't care anyway. I said, who gives a shit? If the perps don't give a shit, why should TIs? Overuses the word perp. Banging on about nothing.
What the fuck is perp anyway? Because I don't agree with you, I'm a perpetrator? What am I perpetrating? I am calling you on your crap. That's it, lady.
No, you're harassing somebody who clearly said that they don't want to do a voice interview with you. You're repeatedly making videos about them. You're having yourself and people associated with you or associated with your channel coming onto my page to try and force me into a voice interview. Almost every other message that I've had from you or every other comment has been, let's talk, after I specifically said no. So you're harassing me, you're crossing my boundaries, you're insulting me even though I'm insulting you back. So that's not really, that's neither here nor there. The insults are neither here nor there if I'm insulting you as well. So basically you're insulting me. I've, basically said that I don't want to do a voice interview with you. I said that multiple times. If you just ignored me in order to try to coerce me into doing an interview with you, probably the same way you tried to coerce people into having a relationship with you. I'm not getting a good picture of who you are as a person right now. I'm just saying. Okay? I've repeatedly told you no, and you've repeatedly crossed my boundaries after I said no. It doesn't matter if my posts are public. If I say no, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. I don't want to do an interview with you. That's the end of it. It's not my fault you don't want to keep doing videos. You don't want to keep, but don't do them then. Simple. Embarrassing shit. I've been on the internet since 1995. I was here before you, Barbie. Try not making things up ever again. Thanks, alpha male of the internet.
That alpha male part, I'm obviously being facetious, but it's really hard
to no, you ain't.
Tell that in text. And you take everything people say so seriously? Jesus.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You really are. Oh Lord! Like from the time you hear alpha male on the internet, you know it's about to be the bullshit. And they said this isn't a page; it's a channel. Narcissistic deflection. That's what they do. The point is not that this page is a channel. The point is not that we're on YouTube instead of Facebook. The point is not my breasts. The point is gang stalking real?
No.
So because I flamed this dude, now he's bringing it back to the original point. Is there a single TI on the planet who understands technology? As it happens, yes, there are.
Where? Please, you just said that there's TIs that understand technology. I have...
Shut the fuck up. I literally am close friends with one TI who's technologically advanced. Well, not technologically advanced, but they have a lot of technologically advanced equipment. I don't know if it's advanced actually, but they used it to actually scan me for chips. Now, at one point, me being scanned for chips was filmed. I allowed it to be filmed. That video has been taken down now because of a lot of hoo-ha about who was running things. But there used to be a channel called TI Television, and I was a guest on it. It was me, a guy called Peter from Belgium. There was also Tom, Shane, and there was this older guy. I'm not going to name him. We still contact occasionally. The older guy had a relative who worked for the UN, and he himself has been in construction internationally. He's worked for a construction company, and he has technology on him that has been able to scan me for radiation and scan me for chips. And that was actually featured on that video, but I don't know if you can still find it. I was absolutely shell shocked, because it's one thing to kind of believe that you're right, and it's another thing to have somebody prove it to you. So yeah, as it turns out, there are a lot of targeted individuals who are technologically advanced. There was one channel called TI Help as well, Dee Howlett. She was absolutely fucking brilliant. She was creating technologies to block harmful frequencies. Like, there are plenty of technologically advanced TIs that are not like me. You don't just get on a rant. They're basically busy working on actual solutions to these problems of harmful frequencies being fired at them. They're working at it. They're doing different things. So it's not just a case of TIs coming online to rant. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say this guy is a fucking perp. Because if he wasn't a perp, why are you not looking up Ramala D? Why are you not looking up Dr. Millicent Black? Why are you not looking up Barry Lowe? Why are you not looking up Karen Melton Stewart? Why are you not looking up Robert Duncan? Why are you not looking up Tyrone Dew, who did an interview with him? Why are you not looking up these people who are clearly educated? Why are you not looking up William Binney? Why are you not looking up Dr. Catherine Horton? All these people who are advanced in their fields, excellent in their fields, all TIs, who could give you a close first-hand account of how these weapons and how these fucking campaigns work. Talk to them. Don't come online talking shit for your troglodytes to digest, okay? Again, have some dignity about you. This is just undignified.
Get to meet a single one. Please, I want to talk to them. I have not found a...
Then go and talk to them. I've given you the names. Go talk to them. They're online. They're very easy to find. They're very easy to find. But you don't listen to any of that because you're a narcissistic prick. You don't listen to any of that. So instead, what you do is you take whatever it is that's most entertaining to you, or whatever it is that will make you most look good, you will ignore that, and then you will turn around and say that I don't know what I'm talking about. Again, you're dealing with the wrong fucking one, bitch. You're dealing with the wrong one.
One yet. None. Nobody. Some of them have computers. Most of them have cell phones. Even the ones that have computers, like you right here, well, this is a laptop, you don't know what you're doing either. You're using the original File Explorer. You've got the...
So what? Again, so what?
Microsoft Edge fucking icon. You're not even using what looks... I don't even see an ad blocker. If you do have an ad blocker, you're not using the right one. Like, you guys can't get anything fucking right.
There are several TIs. You can't get anything fucking right. You're a narcissistic piece of shit. You can't even get anything right. Every single thing that you accuse TIs of doing, you do, but worse. Sure.
That's not what I mean. I'm talking about internet and, computers and internet technology, because that's where you guys are all on. And you guys all of a sudden came out of nowhere. A lot of you guys probably weren't online.
Came out of nowhere. What? Oh my God. I don't know what kind of reality this dude lives in. I can't, man.
For very long. Back in the day, it used to take some intelligence to get online, but now it's so easy.
It doesn't take any intelligence to get online. It takes specialist knowledge. There's a difference. Fucking hell, you are fucking slow.
Pushing one button and you're online. And, so that's what I mean by technology. Like, you guys don't know this shit. Like, I teach you guys about privacy tools and, using the right software.
But why would I come to you for that knowledge? Look at your behavior. Look at what you're displaying here. I'm not coming to you. Nobody with half a brain is going to come to you. I'm sorry.
You're using, the correct VoIP clients, the correct fucking browser agents, whatever, and you don't fucking listen to a thing. It's like,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hence,
people who might not understand the ins and outs of non-ionized radiation, but they do understand some of that technology and how it works. I myself am related to at least 2 people who know about engineering. I've been reading books on magnetobiology for at least a couple of years now.
Magnetobiology? Hold on a second.
Who know about engineering. I've been reading books on magnetobiology for at least a couple of years now, if not more than that. So there are people who are actually, Tony, I need to talk. I need to talk to you because it's coming up now. This person's made a video on you, Tony. So you need to, he basically harassed you. That's what that other video was about. He basically harassed you and tried to bring me into it. So he's been harassing you since May the 13th. I don't doubt it, babes. He's got a whole fucking video on you, breaking down your videos, trying to say that, your targeting isn't real and all this type of bollocks. He's a nutcase. Tony, he is a...
How the fuck am I a nutcase because I'm calling people on their misinformation and their bullshit?
No, you're not. That doesn't make you a nutcase. Saying, Fabian, you're wrong doesn't make you crazy. What makes you crazy is how you go about things. Another narcissistic tactic, right? They will use valid reasons to do not invalid actions, but they will use valid reasons to do engage in the most horrendous behavior that they can think of. So this guy, valid reason, I don't believe gang stalking exists. I think you might be misinforming people. At first glance, this reason is extremely valid. Just because I say that gang stalking is real, don't make it so. That's my experience and that's the life that I've lived. And that is that's what it says, my paperwork might have some evidence of corruption, but at the end of the day, all of this is stuff that I've collected. So you saying that I'm wrong, that doesn't make you crazy. What makes you crazy is you approaching my page first when I said nothing to you, immediately coming with an insult. And then when I insult you back, you accuse me of making shit up. And then you want to get a video interview out of me. So basically, you want me to go out of my way, out of some insecurity, to prove to you, a complete stranger that I didn't go out looking for, that my gang stalking is real. I don't owe you anything. You see, it's that entitlement. It's that entitlement. I don't owe you anything. Nobody owes you jack shit in this life. Nobody.
That's the correct thing you do in society, lady. The correct.
You don't know the correct thing to do in society. You have an inflated ego. Your ego
thing,
is
not the wrong
massive.
thing. It's the right fucking thing.
It's not the right thing. Your perspective is gang stalking is not real. The only thing you have are a bunch of quacks backing you up. There are videos on Havana syndrome. Government have passed a law investigating it. There are fucking defense systems that are advertising directed energy weaponry. Acoustic weaponry has been used for crowd control before. None of this is outside the realms of reality. And if they're going to use it on the public now, what makes you think they haven't experimented on civilians beforehand and ensured that mental health would back them up by giving people false diagnosis? These things need to be tested in order for them to be used for the wider public, you dumbass. Anybody with half a brain realizes this. Good grief.
That means push the button and voice chat instantly. That's what I mean by hop. Jesus.
Fucking nutcase, bro.
Listen to this fucking a female using the word bro. God, that's so embarrassing.
Female. He literally said female, and then he's talking about me using the word bro. Racist, sexist, narcissist, psychotic, obsessive, stalking, abusive, coercive, because he's trying to use coercion with me in order to get a voice interview out of me. That's why I said, no, you ain't getting it out of me.
You want to talk about embarrassing? I'd never do that. I joke about alpha male the internet, but I'd never, especially if
you just referred to me as a female. Knock it off. Knock it off, sir.
Or a female, use the word bro. It's so fucking inappropriate.
Why? And the word bro, isn't that AAVE? Isn't that African American vernacular? What, you think is any better that a white person uses it? I get it. Black woman from the UK using AAVE might come across as a little bit embarrassing, but you using it, what, have you forgotten you're white, sir? People use the word bro. Get over yourself, okay? White, black, male, female, get the fuck over yourself. You are not the arbiter of AAVE. You and your white racist self. You are, especially when you make fun of black people using AAVE, a dialect that they created anyway. You sound fucking dense. Good grief. You sent police to your house with guns. I don't doubt that psychopath did that.
Why would he even use the word guns? Of course police have guns. You don't have, they send police to my house.
What Tony actually meant was that the police might have come over brandishing their guns. That's probably what he meant. But I don't know the full story behind that. But again, I don't doubt it. These TIs go through the fucking most in America. So I don't doubt this is true. I don't doubt it at all. But let's see what other nonsense he comes out with. Good grief, he talks shit.
With guns. They sent police to my house with handcuffs. And they sent police to my house with pepper spray. And they sent police to my house with... What, are you going to list off every fucking piece of equipment they carry? He didn't have to say they carry guns. Of course they carry guns. They're cops. Hi. He made it try to...
So you're not going to say anything about the fact that he mentioned that police came round to his house because of you, but what you are going to do is list the equipment that he mentioned. Yeah, let's continue. I'm so sorry Tony had to go through this shit.
sound bad, and because you guys are so dumb, you believe everything you say.
You've mentioned nothing about the fact that police came around his house and that you were responsible for that. He literally accused you of being responsible for bringing police to his house. You said nothing about that. You've mentioned nothing in this video.
Click what button? What's going on? Holy shit, dude.
He's a fucking psychopath, Tony. He's a psychopath. Anyway, he said, is there a single TI on the planet who understands technology? I want to interview you in voice to the fuck off. Don't make excuses now. So basically, another narc tactic. Be as condescending as possible. Try coercion.
Yellow.
Why are you taking phone calls during the video?
Hi.
What's up, man?
Who's this?
It's Kazuma.
Aren't you the World of Warcraft player?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Haven't seen your ass in a long time.
Kazuma.
Yeah, dude. This fish is like actually retarded. Holy shit.
Yeah, you don't want to see this shit, man. It's a waste of time. It's one time vampire after the next. And to me, it looks like another version of...
You came on the vampire's page. You're not fucking Blade. Get off our videos. Hang on. Has this person responded? I think they told Barb to take her meds or some shit. Let me see. The same Barb that literally delivered more evidence than they've done. They're telling her to go take her meds. You can't make this shit up. Hang on a sec. Let me just see. Barb. I know the neighbors chatting shit about me staying in the house all day. Get over it, bitch. I always want to get involved in shit that don't involve you. Sick of this shit. Anyway, let me see. Where's Barb? Somebody told Barb to take her meds. I'm trying to find it here. Lord, Barbie, take your meds. Perp. This is not disagreement. This is straight up abuse. This is straight up abuse and slander. It ain't got nothing to do with proving anybody wrong. They're full of shit.
Alien abductions. Yeah, you don't want to see this shit, man. It's a waste of time. It's one time vampire after the next. And to me, it looks like another version of alien abductions.
This literally has nothing to do with alien abductions. Directed energy weapons exist. Acoustic weapons exist. They've been used. And if they've been used, they needed to be tested first. It's the same with bullets, bombs, guns, anything. These things had to be tested first on human subjects and on equipment. So you're the one coming onto our page. Nobody came for you. And you want to talk about time vampire. You're the vampire. You're the energy vampire. But the thing is, I've got plenty of energy to spare. So I don't mind giving you a little bit of mine, sir. I don't mind that. I'm good with that.
I don't know if you remember, there were thousands of alien abduction reports from like the 70s to the late 90s. Yet there's not a single shred of evidence at all. No video footage.
Lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. There's evidence after evidence after evidence after evidence online of gang stalking and Havana syndrome. A liar, a patent liar.
Nobody took an ashtray off the spaceship. Nothing. And this is just like another version of like mass delusion, mass dementia.
So basically it's your job to fucking harass and target these people until they crack and admit that you're right about things, even though you don't know what the fuck you're talking about and you're not in our lives and you haven't looked up the more prominent TIs. Like, you literally had no idea that there were TIs out there that were engineers and that had technological experience. You literally had no idea of that. And yet you're so fucking sure that gang stalking doesn't exist. You waste of absolute space. I hope you fucking choke.
Or something. So I'm trying to get through this video.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to check in and just say I was enjoying the content.
All right, man. Here comes somebody else. Yellow.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
All right, Kaz, I'm gonna kablooey. Is this the guy?
Yes.
Okay, so you're the one who said what button, even though I already, it was really clear what I was talking about.
Yeah, you were talking about the link. I thought I was supposed to hit a button.
Oh, Jesus. Don't you understand the internet, dude? Are you a TI?
No.
Oh. So why are you saying shit like Microsoft Edge is good?
That poor soul, he didn't do a fucking thing to you. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It became pre-installed on my PC, so
that doesn't mean it's good.
It.
That doesn't mean it's good.
That poor
guy. I
mean,
I like it.
Why?
Because it.
And why are you wasting your time with this? I thought the point was to do I add ADHD to the list? You need some fucking Adderall, dude. Get it together. You're supposed to be proving gang stalking doesn't exist, and so far you haven't proven that. There are plenty of TI channels on YouTube that prove things a lot better than you do. Give it up. Just give it up. And this is the type of shit you want me to
to do.
Oh, jeez. Can you install an ad blocker on it?
What's an ad blocker?
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
He doesn't know what ad blocker is. Fucking explain, you fucking dipshit.
I don't understand why you're so upset.
Are you on a phone or a computer?
Yeah, why is he so mad? I don't get this.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I don't understand why you're so upset.
Are you on a phone or a computer?
I'm on a PC.
Okay. So when you go to a YouTube channel or a YouTube video, do you sometimes see that button where it says skip ad? There's an ad before most videos?
Yes.
Okay. You get an ad blocker. It takes about 3 seconds to install, and you never see that again. It gets right to the video every time.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't humans talk anymore? Humans used to actually communicate with each other.
Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, I don't know, what that particular gentleman thinks of TIs or, the gentleman that's speaking to this sack of shit. I don't know what he thinks of, TIs or anything else, but this is what I have to look forward to doing a voice interview. Not only you getting upset over nothing, you being condescending, you mocking the other person speaking. He's done nothing to you. He hasn't insulted you. He's just been wrong about Microsoft Edge or Microsoft 11 or whatever. He has done nothing to you. And yet you have to prove whatever puny intellectual muscle you have by denigrating this man and dragging him. What are you getting out of this? You absolute piece of shit.
Don't you have friends that tell you about cool stuff? Don't you have...
Yeah, but his cool stuff might not be your cool stuff. Chill the fuck out. Who are you? Who the fuck is you? Now I'm going to use AAVE. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck are you? Do you understand? Maybe his cool stuff ain't your cool stuff. What the fuck are you talking about? This poor man, he did not do anything to deserve that. He came on your channel supporting you, and this is how you do him? Fuck you.
Friends saying, hey, check this out. Nobody's ever called you or sent you an email and said, dude, check it out. You can actually block ads on the internet. In all these years, nobody's ever said that to you.
I mean, I have great friends, but that doesn't mean they're super into PC stuff.
Okay, well, that's one thing I try to teach people about. I try to educate.
He has great friends. It sounds like he does. Because he's coming on here, he's been peaceable, he's been nice. So yeah, I don't doubt that you have great friends, sir. Let me continue.
People about how things actually work. And it's just people don't
actually work. You narcissistic. Again, I've said narcissistic about 1,000 times in this video, but that's a classic narc. I don't fucking care. That's a classic narc. Listen to this shit. He really thinks he's God's gift, that melted candle looking motherfucker. He really, really, really thinks he's God's gift. God, what a piece of shit. Damn.
to do it like you just showed me. You don't take the time to research things. These TIs don't take time to.
No, don't come after him. If you want to come after TIs, come after TIs. Don't come after him. He didn't do shit to you. I'm defending a complete stranger. Help me. I'm defending a complete stranger. Like, but don't use this guy as an example of a TI. He's not a TI. He never said he was. Knock it off. Okay.
Research thing. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that you have other shit you're doing with your life. But
yes, correct. So why are you dragging the fuck out of him? As if he's the TI you're talking to. So is this what you do when you don't get your own way? You start taking it out on other people who didn't do a fucking thing to you? Yeah, that sounds about right. Cunt.
But these guys, I'm not saying you're doing it, but these guys are going around making videos asserting this thing is happening, even though there's no evidence supporting
There is evidence. You're a delusional piece of shit.
their claims. They're not healthy. Their brains are broken.
Your brain is broken. Get off the computer, go and touch your grass, leave that girlfriend, like break up with her because you're clearly no good for that girlfriend that you got. I guarantee you're no good for her if you really got a girlfriend, which I don't believe. Let that girlfriend of yours go because she's gonna end up fucking years down the line having your kids. And you're going to get angry about absolutely nothing. And that child is going to have to witness it if you have any kids. You're the type of person who would make the worst husband and father on the fucking planet. You're not even that good a friend. What other friends do you have apart from people who are just as narcissistic and abusive and psychopathic as you are? You don't have good friends. I can tell by the way you fucking talk. Bitch.
So who are these people?
These people
doesn't even know who we are. Lord have mercy.
Consider themselves targeted individuals, TIs for short. They say there's this thing called gang stalking. They claim that there's people like you. If you go outside and wear a red shirt, they think that you're trying to piss them off.
No, it's not as simple as somebody going outside in a red shirt. There's a behavior that goes behind being an informal collaborator. There's a behavior that goes behind it. It's not just a matter of wearing a certain shirt or wearing, 9 times out of 10, they're usually just doing that for each other. They're not doing it for us. It's about the behavior. It's not about the color shirt. It's about NLP techniques. It's about directed conversation. It's about gaslighting. There are a lot of things, different things that go into the life of a targeted individual. There are famous targeted individuals. We don't call them TIs, but they're famous. Eartha Kitt, Martha Mitchell. Even we can even throw Sam Cooke in there. We can throw Martin Luther King in there. Like, there are several examples of what we're talking about, but those people, because those people are normally famous, you know, people think that you have to be famous or high up to go through this, when really there's millions of people going through this shit. It's not something that just happened overnight and sprung up overnight. So once again, this guy is actually talking shit.
Or if you drive a red car and you go near them, they actually think that that was intentional, that you intentionally tried to piss them off.
Baby TIs focus on these things. They're not wrong, but they focus on these things because they're being hypersensitized to it, to the point where if gang stalkers start wearing red shirts, then the hope is that they will think everybody in a red shirt is gang stalking them. I once had that behavior back when I first started understanding how gang stalking worked. It used to be about colors, numbers. It used to be about number plates, but now I watch the behavior. I don't watch what they're wearing. Case in point, I watch the behavior. It ain't about anything else.
Bugging them. I swear, I'm not even joking.
I actually do drive a red car, though.
Well, there you go. There's probably one of these fucking nutcases.
So now you've insulted him, and now you're trying to bring it back by slandering targeted individuals into the mix. So this is what you do. So you cuss the fuck out of him for no reason when he came on here to support you. He didn't even know what TIs were. And then you're taking the time to educate him, you know, from your broken, narcissistic, psychotic perspective on what being a TI is all about. yeah, I can do this. I can do this all fucking year. Try me, baby. Try me. I can do this all fucking year. People don't know me, bitch.
Recorded you before. Maybe you're on YouTube somewhere and somebody pointed their finger at you saying, this guy's doing this on purpose. See, they sent all these agents after me. I swear to God, they're fuck.
Agents. So informal agents, or informal collaborators as they're more likely called, they're not agents at all. They're not professionals. What they are is they're specific members of the public. They can either be addicted or they can be criminals or something like that. And what will happen is that somebody higher up, like maybe a handler or a controller, might hand a file over to the said perp and say, look, we need you to survey this person. We need you to engage in sustained abuse against this person so that they're forced to move out of their home or forced to be isolated into mental health facilities, because that's what that type of targeting is usually good for. So they'll hand a file over to this person. Now, 9 times out of 10, those people won't read the file, but they said, if you target this person, we'll give you coupons, or we'll keep you out of jail, or we'll keep you in this country, or we'll look after your children, something along those lines. There are TIs that have witnessed children being offered like big packs of cigarettes in order to break somebody's fence. And they're usually dressed in black or in black cars, usually Aston Martins, usually Bentleys or something like that. But something expensive but relatively inconspicuous so that you don't think anything's going on. But that's just one example. Another example is that a family can be paid to stalk you in coupons, right? There was another TI who saw a woman in a supermarket using all these coupons and like, where the fuck did you get those coupons from? They got it from the people who pay these people to stalk us. They don't always pay them in money. They can sometimes pay them in coupons or time away from prison or in drugs, drink, anything. So yeah, this is absolutely real. They're only called agents to kind of puff them up and make them feel like they're doing something, but really they're just informal collaborators in the shit. That's literally all they are, really. They're not agents. But okay.
And nuts, dude.
What do I do if someone comes at me like that?
Just say, hey, dude, there's no such thing as gang stalking. Nobody's paying
Fuck off.
me. I drive a red car. They sell red cars at stores. I bought one. I liked it. You weirdo.
But
I'm not gonna walk up to somebody in a red car and say you're driving a red car and therefore you're stalking me. This guy is pulling shit out of his non-existent melted candle ass. Okay?
into that type of thing, wouldn't they think that I'm like lying? Because it'd be really easy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How can you fucking fix them? How?
Well, the thing is, again, that comes with time. That comes with time of being a TI. You learn to get real good at understanding when somebody's lying to you. And the way this gentleman sounds over the phone, it sounds like I'm going to be real with you. This guy talking to Nerve Gorilla on the phone, he sounds like the type of dude that will just be like, he'll just mind his business. Imagine me walking up to that guy, somebody like that, and say, you're fucking stalking me. I'm going to know immediately. If I've made that accusation and he responds, I'm going to know immediately if he's telling the truth or not. Somebody like this, there's no way they're lying. There's no way, because you can tell by the language, you can tell by how they come across. No way in hell are they going to be lying. So we've had practice in being able to tell when somebody's lying or not.
You even fucking fix them. It's hard, dude. Well, that's why.
Maybe they just
no, because you're a liar and you're a narcissist and you're a racist piece of shit and you're a sexist piece of shit and you are fucking disgusting. People call you out for that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's this guy's story. You're putting your story on other people. You're putting what you do on TIs. You're disingenuous and you're not smart. It's as simple as that.
Therapy.
But see, that's the thing. They think that's what they want you to do. They want you to think that they're nuts, so they have to go to therapy and get medication.
Why would anybody want medication? Do you understand what those things fucking do to you? Especially the strong shit. Why the fuck would anybody want that? You sound crazy. Good grief.
I swear to God, these guys are fucking lost cause, dude. These guys are walking around, and some.
I'm actually happy to be a lost cause in this case. I'm happy that I'm the type of person that people like this can't manipulate. I'm actually happy. This is one of the few times where I'm happy somebody has called me a lost cause. Baby, I'd rather be a lost cause any day of the week to somebody like this than be somebody that they can manipulate and confuse and like, nah, bro. He's just completely derailed the conversation. This is 20 minutes into the video. He's completely derailed the conversation. He's not talking about anything.
Actually committed mass murderers because they actually think this shit's real.
But it is real. People have been murdered by it. There was a mother and her baby who were run off the road by said so-called perps. You might not want to tell that dead mother and her baby that none of this is real because they've really committed to the lie to the point of dying.
Published scientific papers on my hard drive right now. There's been about 5 or 6 actual studies on this so far since 2015, and
those papers could easily have been bought off. Scientists can be bought off. Anybody can be bought off. Defense is a industry worth billions. You seriously think they can't afford to pay somebody off to tell people what they want people to hear? Oh, Lord.
All of them have led to delusion. They basically conclude it's all just another delusion.
But where is the delusion coming from? A puff of smoke? Where are the CAT scans that show the parts of the brain that are causing this particular delusion? Have they observed the person's life? Have they observed what these people are actually doing? Have they read their medical reports? Do they know anything about V2K? Do they know anything about the voice of God? Do they know anything about directed energy weaponry? Do they know anything about defense companies? Do they know anything about Raytheon? Do they know anything about a weapon called Ravenclaw? Do they know about any of this shit? 9 times out of 10, the people talking about delusions do not know about this shit, are kept in the dark deliberately, and are paid off to say this crap. I'm not going to use the M word again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm tired of it. But there are hallmarks all over this shit. A blatant liar. Blatant liar. No evidence. There was evidence right there on my channel of somebody admitting to being a perp, and he just completely derailed that in order to talk about something else. He's a lying piece of shit.
Because individual stalking is a real thing. Like if you break up,
if individual stalking is a real thing, then why wouldn't gang stalking be a real thing?
Or maybe your girlfriend breaks up with you. Sometimes men stalk women. It's not all that rare.
I bet you were one of them stalkers, bitch. I bet you any money you were one of them stalkers.
And they call and they fucking send letters and they fucking harass somebody. That's a real thing. That's called individual stalking. Well, these guys actually think there's multiple people stalking him. Like right when they leave.
Yeah, but there's multiple people stalking multiple people. You said yourself, Microsoft 11 have cameras that are surveilling everybody. Everybody knows that smartphone and computers surveil everybody. Everybody knows that there are already crowd control weapons out there using sound frequencies. Yeah, we already know about the 6-stick that was used in the US military that apparently is absolutely 100% real. We already know about the directed energy weaponry that is being advertised by both Lockheed and Raytheon, among other defense systems and defense organizations, defense corporations, really. So, again, what the fuck are you talking about? And we've already demonstrated, Edward Snowden himself, that same guy you used, already said, look, it's very easy to get somebody on a government list before they're able to contest it in a court of law. It's very easy to do. So if all of those things are easy to do, why wouldn't they be done? It just doesn't make any sense. Humans always go towards the least line of resistance. If it's there, somebody's going to take advantage of it. It's as simple as that. You sound dumb.
Their house, they think, yep, they're sending the agents in. It's fucking wild.
You're fucking wild. You're fucking wild. Your mum clearly didn't house train you enough. You're fucking wild.
I didn't even know about that.
That's why I've been going after them, and they're calling me these people that
You're a
call
perp.
themselves.
No, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You're a perp. You're a fucking perp. You're an abusive piece of shit. And the proof is all over your behavior. You can say that gang stalking doesn't exist until you're blue in the face. But your behavior hints at what you are. That's all anybody needs. All anybody needs is your behavior to prove them right. Now, I'm going to wrap this up at 21 minutes.
You're a gang stalker?
They think that I'm some agent, that I'm being paid to discredit them. That's the kind of thing. I'm not all of them think that way. Some of them, I kind of, wizened a few of them up, I think,
You wizened a few of them up out of your infinite knowledge. Oh, what a piece of shit.
Because what they realized after doing a lot of research on me, that I really have been online since 1995. I've been here.
It doesn't mean you're not a perp. That proves nothing. It doesn't mean you're not a perp. It just because people didn't know about gang stalking back in the 90s doesn't mean gang stalking wasn't being done in the 90s. Gang stalking is intergenerational. It's just in recent times in the 21st century that people have called it that. But this shit is intergenerational 9 times out of 10, because if one person is being gang stalked, then it's likely that their parents have been gang stalked before you, or that even their parents have been gang stalked before them. So just because gang stalking is a relatively new term, it don't mean the actual act is fucking new. It's not.
Before this fucking gang stalking thing was any kind of a phenomenon.
All right, we're going to end it there. So, so that's 21 minutes. 21 minutes of narcissistic bullshit, of absolute nonsense. And there's a lot to get through, so I might do a few more parts to this. I should really leave it alone because this person has done a lot of long videos on me, but for me, this is not really about proving the public wrong that, gang stalking really is real. I'm talking to the people who have experienced being gang stalked and that know it's real. And I'm trying to tell them, look, you got people like this out there that are smearing you. And that type of smearing and slandering is ruining your life. And in some cases, it's getting you killed. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Okay? I love you, my fellow TIs. Peace and blessings. And yeah, just stay strong. Just stay strong. I know it's difficult. You heard me get hit up over this thing, this creature. And, before I go, I got 8 notifications. Oh, hang on. Somebody else has commented. Yeah, but they've been backing it up. So this guy is basically saying it's about proving our claims. That's why we don't get anywhere. Did you watch the video? So sorry, he is making a fair claim and giving constructive criticism. Though I can see why you'd be personally hurt by his comments. He didn't prove anything, though. He didn't prove anything. We had evidence. We have evidence. We've been having evidence. So this person, I don't know if they're a TI or not, but they're talking shit too. I don't buy it. Sorry. Oh, sorry. That's some Tarot business. Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, they're making fair criticisms. I've said myself that we need to stress test our opinions and our beliefs. I've said that before as well. So, this guy isn't saying anything new. He's just being an aggressive and abusive piece of shit. And anybody who kind of takes his point over what he does, either you're naive or you're doing it on purpose. Because this guy's abusive. If you believe somebody is being fake about this, fine. Don't come onto my page talking about flapjacks. Just say, look, I'm kind of worried that you might be taking this a bit too far. Let's have a conversation and let me explain why it doesn't exist. You could have come at it like that. Now, I might not have given you a voice interview, but I would have at least thought, you know what? This person's being respectful, because there are people who have come and disagreed with me before, and they've done it respectfully. And instead of like us having a long drag down argument, we've actually been able to discuss things fairly and constructively, because we have a difference of opinion, and that's all right to have a difference of opinion. What's not okay is you trying to bully somebody into accepting your point of view. I'm not going to be bullied. I don't care what you say. Okay? Simple. I know you're not getting an interview because you've proven to me that you cannot be trusted. And the way that you spoke to that gentleman coming in here, so you softened him up by verbally battering the fuck out of him and then bringing targeted individuals into it. That's another narcissistic tactic. I don't want nothing to do with you. So, my fellow TIs, you are right. Don't let people like this derail you. But what I will say is that you need to stress test your beliefs. Stress test it. I didn't cite my sources, it's true. I didn't feel like it because I've cited sources everywhere else, right? In fact, YouTube, I made a video talking about the slander, and that's probably where one of the links are from. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, he just cherry picked out of the links that I've put up. He's just cherry picked out of that in order to try and prove gang stalking doesn't exist. It doesn't prove anything. He hasn't proven anything. I've had more proof in my corner than he has. All he's done is lie and abuse people. So don't be fooled by that thing, that melted candle, that fucking troglodyte, that narcissistic piece of fucking primordial ooze. Don't let yourself be fooled by people like that. And if we're getting their attention, remember, he's got thousands of views. That calls more attention to our cause. Now, you can choose to block these people. You can choose to do whatever it is that you want to do. But let them bring attention to our cause. Let them bring attention to our cause. Let them do it. It's only a matter of time before we get other people in the mix, really understanding what we're going through, understanding the evidence that we've put forward. He put if you notice in the video that he put down, there's a recording, a voice recording. He didn't even play it on the video. He's picking and choosing. So, stress test your beliefs, stress test your theories. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't come at me sideways. I will fuck you up verbally. So anyway, I love you, my fellow TIs. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.